Level 1. The Scout. You are 12 years old, standing on a cracked sidewalk in South Philly. The radiator in your apartment screams all night. And your mother skips meals so you can eat pasta. Your father's spine is ruined from construction. Yet he can barely afford the electric bill. But across the street, the men outside the social club don't sweat the bills. They wear sharp leather, drive gleaming Cadillacs, and command silence just by breathing. You want that magic. One afternoon, a man with a gold Rolex nods you over. He hands you a brown paper bag and a $20 bill just to walk it down 3 blocks. It takes you 10 minutes. Your dad works half a day for that. You pocket the cash, buy your mom real groceries, and go back to the club. You're hungry for food, but hungrier for respect. They see it. The trap snaps shut. Level 2. The Enforcer. At 18, school is a ghost. Your real education happens in dark alleys and the back rooms of smoky sports bars. You aren't a made man. You are an associate, which means you are useful but completely disposable. Your job is simple: collect. You visit the gamblers, the desperate shop owners, and the loan shark victims who fell behind on their points. The crew taught you to be polite first, but the second visit requires a lead pipe. You count blood-stained cash in shuttered apartments. Your knuckles permanently bruised. You make more in a week than your father made in a year. You buy your mother a shiny new refrigerator and yourself a heavy gold chain. But beneath the swagger, you know the truth. If a bullet catches you tonight, the crew won't retaliate. They'll just hire another hungry kid by Monday morning. Level 3. The Blood Oath. You proved your loyalty the hard way. You did 2 years in maximum security without uttering a single syllable to the feds. Now, you're ready. You stand in a windowless basement before the administration. A picture of a saint is placed in your palms, pricked with your own blood, and set ablaze. As the fire singes your skin, you swear the ancient oath: the family comes before God, country, and your own flesh and blood. You are a soldier now, untouchable. You run your own crew of eager young associates, operating protection rackets and underground casinos. Wealth flows upward, but plenty stays in your pockets. Yet, the pressure shifts. You can't drive the flashy cars anymore. The FBI is snapping photos from unmarked vans. You hide stacks of dirty hundreds in shoe boxes, living a double life wrapped in a whisper. Level 4. The Captain. 10 years of violence elevates you to Carper regime. You are a middle manager in a multi-million-dollar empire built on human misery. You command 20 soldiers, arbitrating disputes over territory and punishing insubordination. Discipline is a baseball bat in a parking garage at 3 a.m. Without fear, the pyramid crumbles. The money is staggering, but the paranoia is suffocating. You are a prime target for the Department of Justice. You no longer speak on phones or in cars. Every conversation is held in a noisy bakery or a windy public park, conducted in muttered codes and subtle hand gestures. You know there is a rat in your circle, but you don't know who. Your home in the suburbs has a pool, but you haven't slept a full night in years. Every headlight in your driveway feels like a raid. Level 5. The Turncoat. The feds didn't knock. They blew the door off its hinges. In an interrogation room, they lay out the trap: RICO conspiracy, extortion, and 2 counts of execution-style murder. They play the tapes. Your closest friend wore a wire for a year. You are facing life without parole, dying alone in a concrete box, forgotten. The prosecutors offer a lifeline: cooperate, testify, and live. The ancient code of a murder crumbles under the weight of a life sentence. You choose survival. Now, you wear the wire, sitting across from men who called you brother, recording the words that will destroy them. Every handshake is a betrayal that makes your stomach turn. You are a ghost to your family. Your children change their names out of shame. You are the lowest creature in the underworld, a rat living on borrowed time. Level 6. The Ghost. The trial is a memory, and the empire you bled for has been carved up by younger, hungrier wolves. You reside in a sun-baked, dusty town in Arizona under a fake name provided by witness protection. You work at a quiet hardware store, earning minimum wage. You cannot contact your old life. A single phone call is a death warrant. You sit alone in a diner every morning, reading newspaper clippings of new indictments back home. The cycle never stops. Decades pass, Faces change, but the meat grinder stays exactly the same. On a sidewalk in South Chicago, a 12-year-old kid is currently watching a man step out of a sleek Cadillac. The kid is starving for respect, and the man is waving him over with a smile. You stare into your coffee, knowing how it ends.